Good morning. Good morning, guys. I hope that everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did. I'm off all weekend. I'm usually off all weekend anyway, but I'm just saying I've been off since Wednesday, so I'm well rested. I had a good time for Thanksgiving. I'm still with the family, but I wanted to talk about this before so many days go by and I don't say anything about the Shanquella Robinson case. Um, but I hope that everybody had a good Thanksgiving. So I'm just going to talk on a little bit about what's going on. There's been a whole lot of updates going on with the Shanquella Robinson case. I'm glad to see that the Mexican authorities issued an arrest warrant for somebody for one suspect. Now, I don't understand why. There's a total of 6 people that was in Cabo, Mexico at that villa with Shanquella Robinson when she was being attacked by Dejanay Jackson, the inspiring healthcare worker. Dejanay Jackson, I think she's from Charlotte, North Carolina. Some people are saying that she has a child. And then there's a lot of people going around saying that she's transgender, saying that she looks masculine in the face and so she's a transgender. Somebody photoshopped the photo of her, and I heard on another channel that the person who photoshopped the picture of Dejanay Jackson, the same woman that was in the video attacking Shanquella Robinson, I heard the person that photoshopped that photo was a gay black male. So a lot of people are upset from the LGBT community, trans community. They're upset about Dejanay Jackson's photo being photoshopped and made into a man. Now, the way that Dejanay Jackson was carrying on in that room, in that villa in Mexico, she was uh, showing a lot of masculine characteristics. Okay, so the way how she was attacking her with no clothes on, Shanquella Robinson, the way that Dejanay Jackson was attacking Shanquella Robinson with no clothes on, just shows that she's very much male identified. And the women that was on that vacation, that birthday celebration trip to Mexico with Shanquella, they are black male identified also. You have to be careful with women that identify with black males, whether they're straight or gay. You have to be really careful about them. They tend to exhibit a lot of manly characteristics, okay? And they have the bad habits of the black male. So, but you know, the LGBT community, T.S. Madison, they were upset because people were saying it was a man. We still do not know if it was a man or not, but we know in the black community they like to turn biological women into men. They like to say that they're masculine, they look masculine in their face, when a lot of black women look like their fathers. Um, they like to say that black women are not submissive, they're combative, they're not feminine. So this is nothing new in the black community. Black males will do this, and black women will do it too. They will turn biological women that were born with a vagina into a man whenever they don't like them or they don't like what they have to say. So that's not nothing abnormal when it comes to the black community. That's just what they do. That's just what they do, and I can speak on that from experience. When you have women that don't like you or don't agree with what you say on your channel, and they cannot identify who you really are as far as your government name, they will start making up all types of lies. They will slander your name. They will create accounts with your pictures. They do different things like that in the black community. So I'm not surprised that somebody photoshopped that photo and said that she was a man. But some people out of North Carolina says that Dejanay Jackson has a child. Okay. But for T.S. Madison to come out on the day that Shanquella Robinson was being laid to rest and to make a tweet about the situation, to make a tweet about it. And I think I have that tweet right here, Justice for Shanquella. But I think I have that tweet from T.S. Madison, and we all know that T.S. Madison is really a guy that dresses up like a black woman. Um, very well known. Somebody said that Beyonce featured T.S. Madison on her album, The Renaissance, which it's crazy because T.S. Madison do not really care for biological women. He's the guy that goes around calling us fish, right along with the rest of these guys from the LGBT community. They're around here calling us cis women. I don't identify as cis. I'm a biological woman that was born a girl with a vagina that has a womb, a uterus, a cervix, and everything else that comes with being a biological woman as a period, menopause, and all that. We have what it takes to have children. Regardless if we're able to have kids or not, we have the body parts to do it if we want to do it. Some women may have a hard time conceiving, so they have to, like, go through different procedures to have children, but they still got the body parts, even if it doesn't work correctly, or you need help from the doctors to have a child. But for him to come out and say that on Shanquella Robinson's day of her funeral, she was buried, laid to rest in Charlotte, North Carolina, at a small little Baptist church that her family attends, a really small church. I saw clips of the funeral. I saw her casket. Um, it was a beautiful casket. She was laid to rest there, and a lot of people showed up, including that Tamika Mallory chick, and I don't know why she was there, um, but a lot of people was offended by what T.S. Madison said. And on this, in this tweet, he said, now, why would someone even start that kind of lie on a trans person? And you people immediately believe that bogus shit. That was not true. No transgender woman beat pound Shanquella Robinson, hashtag Shanquella Robinson, to death. It was one of her own. You people immediately ran with that line. Now, with that tweet, we were able to see that those people that want to identify as transgender or transgender women or trans women, they know that there's a difference between biological women and men who want to dress up like women and act like women. There's a total difference. And T.S. Madison acknowledged that. Okay? He acknowledged that there's a difference between trans women and transgender women towards versus biological women born with a vagina. He acknowledged that. So for them to always want to try to force you into calling them women, or force you into allowing them to come into the woman's bathroom, or to do things just like a biological woman, it has to stop, because they know the difference between us, and they know that they're not biological women. They're just trying to change up the words and try to give us different terms and try to minimize what it takes to be a biological woman. And the things that we go through is just not about hair, makeup, nails, lashes, and wearing heels and dresses or whatnot, or the mannerism of a black woman. It's not just that. Being a woman is something way deeper than your physical appearance. Okay. But that was out of line. That was totally disgusting. I saw a lot of the people from the LGBT community on YouTube making videos pretty much attacking biological women, or talking shit, or trying to make us feel bad because we don't agree with some of the things that is going on in society, and some of the things that these people are doing as far as interfering with our womanhood and what we do as women. And I think that's highly offensive. Highly offensive. I heard it was a gay black male that started the rumor about Dejanay Jackson being a trans woman. So T.S. Madison and the people that she group herself up with should be upset about that person who photoshopped the picture. The picture can be really believable. It just looks like they photoshopped it and take her wig off. But the way how she was carrying on when she was attacking and assaulting, punching and slamming and throwing Shanquella Robinson around in that master bedroom in that villa actually, I think it was like $1,300 a night to have that villa. So they were spending a good bit of money to be in that villa for that 2 or 3 days. the weekend or whatever, they went down there to Cabo, Mexico to celebrate someone's birthday. And I still don't know who birthday it was, but some people have been saying that allegedly Shanquella Robinson's best friend, Khalil Cook, which some people are saying is a gay black male, but we don't know. He talked Shanquella into going on that trip. Maybe they needed Shanquella's credit card so she can get that villa. She probably helped with putting a security deposit down for that villa for any type of damages they do. But I heard that the villa was in Shanquella Robinson's name. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I heard, that it was in her name. So basically, they were using Shanquella, for the things that she have. I've come across people like that in my life. Like if you have a little bit more than they got, or you're balling, or you got good credit, you can get things in your name, you got credit cards and all that, and you can purchase just about anything that you want. People will tend to come to you for your help to put things in your name, or for you to help them get things, or help them get their credit scores up, or different things like that. So they probably was using her. I've come across women like that if you got a little bit more than they got, they'll try to use you, or they'll always try to use you to pay the bill, you to put the deposit down, you to get the secure the room, secure the trip. They'll use you for different things like that. And I'm pretty sure that that's what they were using Shanquella for. Also, it's been brought to my attention that the people that was on this vacation in Cabo, Mexico with Shanquella Robinson, they all met at college. That's what I heard, that they went to a historic black college and university or whatnot somewhere in North Carolina. I can't think of the name right now, but they all been to college. I believe Shanquella Robinson has a degree. I'm not sure, but I heard that Khalil Cook, her best friend that they say is zesty, that may be a boy that likes boys. They said that he has a degree. The woman that was attacking Shanquella, the manly woman, because her behavior was manly. She may not be a man, we do not know, but she was carrying on like a nigger. So I heard that she has a degree. She's an aspiring healthcare worker, whether she worked in healthcare or not. She may have worked at a nursing home, CNA, whatever, but she's an aspiring healthcare worker. Somebody said that, when she went to college, that she went to college for some type of healthcare, field. So we have this woman that is aspiring to be a healthcare worker that we do not want dealing with the public. We've come across a lot of these women that work in the medical field that act like bullies, act like mean girls, and they do these type of things, really disgusting attitude. They take their insecurities out on other people. They're upset with the world. A lot of times they get into that field and they don't really care about the patients. They don't really care about the work. They're just trying to make money. I've heard a lot of people on TikTok discussing this lately about dealing with these nurses and these people in the medical field, even down to the CNAs. They're rude, they're mean, they're bossy, they're grumpy. And I've heard other nurses complain about this too on TikTok. I shared a video on my channel about that also. But if she was doing anything with healthcare, I'm talking about Desjanae Jackson, I hope that she's fired. Winter, I hope she's fired too, and I hope they never get to do anything in healthcare at all. Anything to do with healthcare at all. I hope that she's never able to do that. But the same thing with the Winter Donovan chick and the other black chick that no one is really talking about. I think her name is Elise. I can't remember her last name, but those people, they don't need to work with the public. People like that is really dangerous to the public, and you have to be really careful about the people that you allow to deal with the public and deal with people's health. But I hope all of them lose their job, because all of them played a part in assaulting Shanquella Robinson. It wasn't just Desjanae Jackson. They stand there, they watched it, they did not stop it, and they did not help her. They did not help Shanquella Robinson. She was not fighting back. It wasn't a fight. It was an attack. I heard that somebody played a video from Winter. It was an audio, and I don't even know if that was Winter Donovan, the biracial chick, the lightest of the bunch. I'm going to say she's biracial. Some people want to say she's black, but we can see the difference in this woman. Just like when a biracial women and multiracial women, they're not fully black. So I don't know why we keep trying to identify these people as black just because they got a black male as their father and they got non-black mothers. They're not black. These are multiracial, biracial women, and I don't know why people allow them to identify as a black woman, and I don't know why they allow them to be able to come into conversations in spaces where black women are, to speak on black women and to talk down on them. I never understood it. I don't agree with it. I will never stand for any multiracial, biracial woman talking down on a black woman on my channel. I don't care if they like her or not. This is not your place. You're not fully black, so mind your business. But we have a lot of them being able to come into the space because they're hiding behind these avatars, so you can't really identify who's a black woman. And let me say something. I've experienced this on this YouTube platform, that there was a woman coming around my platform that I thought was black. She sounded like she was black, but come to find out, whenever they revealed her real photo, she was not black. She was actually multiracial Spanish. She looked nothing like a black woman, but she had the mannerism and she sounded like a black woman. So you cannot trust everybody behind these avatars. If you haven't never seen any type of video, anything to show you the color of their skin, their hands, don't go off of everything that you see and everything that, well, not everything that you see. Don't go off of everything that you hear. Just because they sound black does not mean that they're black. I've been through that on this platform, and I was blown away to come to find out this woman that was coming around my platform trying to get on my platform to talk was not even black. She had no business in this space. But there's black women that welcome these women into the space and allow them to talk about black women, degrade black women, and different things like that. That will never happen on my channel. But the whole thing with T.S. Madison, it was so disgusting what he did. But I'm not surprised because that's a black male at the end of the day. No matter how much makeup they put on, lashes, nails, lace fronts, wigs, no matter what they do, what kind of outfit they put on, if they go and, get their boobs done or they get a BBL, no matter what they do, at the end of the day, if they're not going to get rid of those, if they're not going to get rid of the penis or whatnot, it's still a man. Okay, that's why I don't even call those ones that got the male body parts, I don't even call them women. So how could you call that a woman and that still got the male body parts trying to walk around and be a drag queen like a woman? So I don't agree with that. That whole trying to call them women and they still got the male body parts, the private parts of a male, a penis and all that. Nah. And that's the case with T.S. Madison. So you don't get no respect like that. I'm not calling you no woman, but I'm gonna be called a cis woman, a fish, but you get to be called a woman and you don't even got the body parts. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm moving on from that topic. I'm moving on from that. But it's been an update that the Mexican authorities have, issued an arrest warrant, and everybody's saying that the arrest warrant is for Dejanay Jackson, the black girl that was seen in the video punching and attacking Shanquella Robinson. Shanquella Robinson wasn't doing anything in the video. She wasn't even screaming, crying. I don't understand why she wasn't screaming or telling her to get away or stop. That's a little odd to me, because most people, even if they're not going to fight back, they will be saying something out of their mouth. They will be saying, get away from me, don't touch me, stop, or, asking somebody to help. But she did not. From what I heard, they drug her out of the bed. When they were attacking her, it was early morning, and it looked like they drug her out of the bed. I heard some reports that said that she does sleep nude. There's people that do sleep nude. I can't sleep nude, but some people do. And they drug her out of the bed and started attacking her then. She did not want to fight. She didn't want to get into the disagreement with them. But Dejanay and the people that were in the room were encouraging this mess. If you were truly Shanquella's friends, why would you stand there and record her butt naked? FaceTime, they said that Winter Donovan, the biracial lighter-skinned woman in the room, was FaceTiming somebody. Then you had a male in there. They said they believe is Malik. I don't remember his last name, but he was telling her, Quella, are you going to fight back? Are you just not going to do anything? You're going to fight back? And with him saying that, he was taunting her. He was being sarcastic and he was taunting her. Those are not your friends to record you while you're butt naked. That was to humiliate her, and they wanted to upload it on the internet for views to go viral. Because that's how sick a lot of Black people are. It's just not Black males that carry on like this. There's Black women that carry on like this too. So for me, when it comes to my content, because I'm going to be doing a lot of content on my smaller channel, my backup channel, my bigger channel, I'm probably going to take a little break off of it. I'm going to be working on my smaller channel whenever I feel like talking about things or going live. I'm not even going to be talking that much because every time that I talk, people get offended by what I have to say. And they try to silence me. And it's just not going to work. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm more fortunate than most people. I have a lot more than a lot of people have, and I'm blessed. And my life is good. I got people that love me and care for me family-wise. When it comes to my man, I'm good. So I'm going to be really focusing on this smaller channel and give the bigger channel, Cardi's channel, a break because they've slandered my name so much on the damn platform. It doesn't make no sense. Now they're out here creating accounts with my fucking photos. It's getting insane, okay? Never allow these people to get any photos, any videos of you, anything. Some of these women are stalkers. They will stalk you harder than the nigga. When I tell you there's doxers in this divestment space, I mean what I say. Be very careful. People will slander your name. They will create accounts. They will say, this is your picture. This is your account. This is who you are. And they can't even approve that. They don't even know your government name. So they don't know anything about your fucking life. It's just things that they make up. So be very careful about the people that you befriend and the people that you talk behind the scenes with, because these women will hate on you because they're insecure. They got their own issues, and they will be hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Just like they hated on Shanquella. They were hating on her. She was a business owner. I think Shanquella had 2 businesses. She had a clothing line, and she was a professional hair braider for small Black children. Looked like small Black little girls. So, you know, it goes to show what type of person Shanquella Robinson was to deal with small children, because a lot of people cannot deal with children. A lot of people are not good with children. A lot of people that are mothers are not good with children. They beat on their kids. Their children get taken away in foster care. Some of these women are just not good with children, just like they're not good with the public, dealing with patients. So that goes to show Shanquella had a beautiful heart. She was a sweet person to be a hair braider for small little Black girls. And I'm pretty sure those little girls are going to miss her. They're going to miss her because I'm pretty sure they were going to Shanquella Robinson on a regular basis to get their hair done. And she was extremely talented when it came to those braids. She was a boss. She was an entrepreneur. She was building out here. She wasn't clocking into nobody's clock. She was on her own time, making all her money for herself. And I applaud her for that. She had different means of income. And I always encourage Black women to have different means of income. Do not just rely on one income, or do not just rely on a man. Okay? Always have a different means of income, because you never know when you need it, and you never know when you're going to come across a rainy day. So what they did to Shanquella Robinson was absolutely disgusting. And I pray that she gets justice, because apparently Shanquella Robinson was loved by her family. She had a mother and a father. A lot of Black women cannot say that. A lot of Black males cannot say that. They just have mothers. And some of them have mothers that are not really good mothers. And that's why a lot of times Black women and Black males have problems in life, because they have these bad relationships with their parents. Sometimes their parents are just not good people. Some people don't deserve children. Let's be real. Some people just don't. Some people are reckless with their wombs and reckless with their bodies. So they'll just bring children all in the world unprotected and, you know, have 2, 3, 4 children. All of them got different daddies and stuff like that. So Shanquella, she was loved by her mother and her father. You can tell her mother and her father loved her to death, because I believe her father was the one that paid almost a $7,000 to have Shanquella Robinson's body brought back to the States. Most people cannot depend on their fathers to even do that, whether they are living or dead. So she was loved. She had a sister. She was loved. And it was sad that her family had to celebrate Thanksgiving without her. But there's a lot of families that are celebrating these holidays without their daughters, without their Black daughters, because Black women are dying out here. They're dropping like flies. Life is short. You have only one life to live, so you better live it. Don't live your life for nobody else. Don't worry about what people have to say, because at the end of the day, you don't know these people, and these people do not pay your bills. These people do not take care of you, and when you really need them, they're not going to show up. So people are going to judge you regardless. People are going to talk about you regardless. You know who you are. Love yourself, and just focus on your goals. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what you want to achieve in life. Don't worry about other people, because they're going to talk regardless. People have been talking about me since I was a damn fucking kid, okay? They've been talking about me, especially Black women, so I'm like used to Black women. I'm not going out on a limb for Black women like that, because to be quite honest, Black men and Black women are kind of similar. People can try to separate it as much as they want, but some of their mannerisms are the same. They will attack people. They will jump people. When when someone is in distress, Black people will just stand around, jump in, ridicule somebody, pull out a camera. They like to pull out a camera. They like to pass around lies. They like to do things for clicks and views and to go viral. So if you're going to think you can depend on the majority of Black women, you're not. Most Black women worship Black men, and most Black women are male identified. They just are. They just are. You can tell by a lot of their mannerism. They don't have any type of emotional attachment to each other. They don't feel. A lot of them are cold-hearted. So if you're coming across women like that, do not keep them in your circle. Separate yourself. It's okay to be alone. Separate yourself from negative people. People that are giving you off the vibe, that is giving off vibes that they don't really like you. People that you may feel is talking behind your back or doing little certain things to sabotage you or try to destroy your reputation. Separate from them. They're not good human beings. They're not good people. Majority of them are haters, jealous, and they try to control everything you do. I've noticed that about Black women. When you're different, they try to make you be like them. They try to control what you say, what you do, how you act, how you conduct your life, what lifestyle that you can live in. And you don't owe anybody an explanation about anything that you do in your life. You don't have to tell people a fucking thing. That's none of their fucking business. Like if you come on YouTube to do these videos, that's what matters. People digging into your life or thinking they're digging in your life, or people going around stealing your photos, and they can go on your social media accounts and get your photos from all over the place. So you have to be very careful how they will slander your name. They'll have you all on Lipstick Alley, all types of things on these YouTube streets, lying on your name, creating accounts on Instagram saying that it belongs to you. Be very careful about the people that you listen to. When I tell you there are women that will stalk and dox you in this space, there are women that will stalk and dox you. Okay, all of these women that screaming that they are divested are really not divested. Divestment has nothing to do with what you do for a living. Nothing. Now, divestment is all about what you do for a living, what your moral compass is, what you shouldn't do. Oh, you can't promote this. You can't talk about this on your channel. This is my channel. I talk about whatever I want to talk about. And like I said before, I'm down for women from all backs of life, all backgrounds in life, all lifestyles. And I'm never going to change that. I don't give a fuck what your moral compass is and what you do with your raggedy ass life and your body. That's on you. But I get to talk about whatever I want to talk about on my channel. And I will continue to do that whenever I feel like talking. I'm not going to talk as much, okay? I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos from TikTok, maybe do commentary on it. But because it's the holidays, my birthday is coming up next month. It's SAG season. all the holidays. I'm going to be celebrating a lot of people's birthdays in my family, including my niece that has the same birthday as me. This year, I'm going to have a big birthday party or whatever like that, do the whole cake thing. And, I do the cake thing, but I'm going to celebrate a whole big birthday party with my family, my man, some friends or whatnot. I'm going to do it real big this December because I don't really do it big all the time when my birthday comes, but I'm gonna do it big this December because I deserve it. I deserve it, and I'm getting old. So, what else I wanted to talk about? That's just about it. The whole thing with the. Let me speak on this. The whole thing with the black guy that was the manager of Walmart that shot up that Chesapeake, Virginia Walmart, and I've been to that Walmart before. I've visited Virginia a lot. So I know a lot about the whole Northeast, the East Coast. I've been all down the East Coast. I've been in that Walmart, that Chesapeake, Virginia Walmart. I've been there at least twice. So I know the layout of that place. But I see a lot of people trying to make excuses for the guy that killed those 6 people in that Walmart. And I think they all work for Walmart, including the shooter. His name was Andre Bing, Andre Bing, Bing. He's a black male, a lighter skinned black male, but still a black male. Talk like a black male and look like a black male. But you have all these black people in the black community trying to make excuses for why that guy went in there and shot up the place. Like, there's no excuse. I don't care how mad you are at somebody. There's no excuse for you to shoot them, cause harm to them, dox them, put them in danger. Now, if somebody dox you, you have every right to dox their ass back. Any information you can find out about them, find it out. Because some of these people do not care. They will put you in danger. They'll put your spouse in danger. And they will put your family in danger. So be careful about people. Watch people, watch their actions and the things that they do. Because they said that this guy, the manager for Walmart that shot up the place, people have went to Walmart and complained about him before. They said he was weird. He stayed to himself. They claimed that he was being bullied. So now you got a whole lot of black males and black women going around trying to justify why he shot up those innocent 6 people in the Walmart because he was being bullied. That's the reason why he did it. They bullied him. They were picking on him. People get picked on all the time. People get lied on all the time. Does that mean you go and get a weapon and you gun the people down? No. Okay, no. People are going to talk about you regardless. They're going to pick with you. They're going to try to bully you. This is what people do, especially if you're a person that's really passive or you're a person that they don't think will allow you to be bullied. If you don't allow yourself to be bullied, they'll bully you with that, or they'll bully with you because you're quiet. You don't really say anything. You don't stick up for yourself. They'll bully you. But that's no excuse to go and get a weapon, a gun, and just go into the Walmart and shoot the place up. That's not cool. Innocent people died because this Negro is weird. Because he's awkward and he wanted to take people out before Thanksgiving because his life is miserable. Pretty much. Miserable people do things like that. There's no excuse. So stop trying to make excuses for people who do things like that because it does not make any sense. And that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I'm going to cut that short because I'm about to start my day. And I had a little bit of time by myself to record this. So I will catch you guys maybe in a couple weeks. Like I said, I'm going to take a break from talking on this YouTube. I don't get paid enough money to go through the things that I go through with these women on this YouTube streets. And I have to realize like a lot of these women have issues that I don't have. So I'm not going to be able to relate to these women. And I'm not going to be going out of my way to try to relate to them. I'm just going to be talking to like-minded women that are divested or like-minded women that are doing their own thing, that are self-first. Because that's what divestment is all about. It's not about being a part of a group. It's not about being a part of a clique. It's about divesting away from toxic relationships, toxic places, people, places, and things. You know, it's to advance your life and make your life better for you to Spend time with yourself. Fall in love with yourself. That's what it's all about. It's not about being a part of a group or just getting on here hashtagging divest. Because a lot of people who claim to be divested are not really for Black women. They're just doing this for clicks and views and to be popular. Because in their regular life, nobody gives a damn about them and nobody knows them. This is the only place that a lot of these people feel validated at because they don't have the support from their family or they don't have the support from anybody. So they come to YouTube to feel validated, to feel like they get to tell people how to live their life. And I'm just not going to allow Black women to put me into that place where they get to tell me what I can talk about, how to live my life, what I should share about my life. I don't have to share a fucking thing about my life with people that I don't fucking know. Now, if you go around here, stalk me, and make up all these lies on my damn name, stalking me like you're some type of damn blackmail stalking somebody, worrying about somebody else's body parts when your body part is broken, you know, that's why somebody who's around here worrying about my body part is broken. That's why they're dealing with bleeding a whole lot, almost bled to death, worrying about my cootie cat when apparently your cootie cat is broken. Your womb or something is not right, and maybe that's why you're going through that. But God doesn't like ugly. God does not like ugly, and some of these women are just not spiritually there. So I'm just not going to engage with the insanity of some of these people. But I will catch you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Whenever I come back on, probably going to be about 2-3 weeks before I talk again. So I will be posting certain things whenever I feel like it. Whenever I don't feel like it, I won't. But I thank you guys for all your support. Through the thick and the thin, because I got some real supporters that stand by me regardless. Some people are like so flip-floppy, they're so fake. And I hope that the things that I go through when it comes to this YouTube shit, that you girls are learning from it, that there's a lesson in all of this, that it's best to stand on your own. Okay, stand on your own. If you do start to make YouTube videos, and I would not suggest it because you don't want to get caught up into this mess when it comes to Black women. Because, like I tell you, Black women can act just like black males. They will get you hurt. They will do you in. Shanquella Robinson is a perfect example why you cannot trust all Black women. And majority of them are not a part of a sisterhood. They're about themselves. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you feel like it, share the channel. You can also subscribe to my main channel, Cardi, and then my backup channel is KDTV2. You can subscribe to that channel also. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.